Hi, welcome. Hope Zvara here, creator of Core Functional Fitness, and I'm here to take you through a Shambhava Moon Salutation. So this Moon Salutation is going to be working in frontal plane, and hopefully you'll find some nice inspiration to incorporate this into your practice or into your teaching. What you might need today is some blocks. If not, let's step open into a standing star pose. Feet are parallel, pelvis is in neutral. Bathroom muscles or pelvic floor is contracted, and there's some nice tone in your trunk or in your deep transversus. Open the arms, relax the shoulders. Let's turn to what would be your left. Turning out with the back foot, be sure not to roll into the ankle. Now drop into triangle, using the lower part of the glutes. Really open through the top hip and through your trunk. Treat triangle like a twist. Inhale if you're looking up, chin tight to the shoulder. Otherwise, exhale looking down. Firmly plant the feet, spread your toes. Watch not to fall into triangle, but instead, really work to open up. Pressing heavy through the back leg, deep breath in. Now bend the front knee and either come into modified lateral angle or feel free to use a block if necessary or palm on the floor. Again, same thing, keeping your belly from dumping. Press heavy into the back leg as you feel the glutes contract down towards the back heel. Top arm can tuck or extend the top arm, pressing firmly, arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder. Breathe. Now tuck the top arm and gaze down towards the floor. Feel free to take your block with one nice big inhalation, and now press forward into half moon. I'm just going to scooch back a little bit so I stay with you guys. Keeping the hands staggered with the foot, try not to grip with the toes. Now you know if your hips are tighter, I want you to bend that knee so that when you open the pelvis, we're maximizing the openness of the hips. Flex the top foot. Again, lower glutes contract towards the heel to help keep the stretch through the pelvis. Turn your trunk open and root through your bottom foot. Breathe. Now lower the top arm down, runner's lunge, into deep lunge. Drop the back knee, uncurl the toes, press the top of the foot, roll yourself up and level your hips to honor the sacrum and really find the true stretch. Now core is strong, drop into the hip stretch, focusing on your hip flexor. Extending up through the right arm, extending up through the left arm. Draw your trunk out of your pelvis as you stay firmly planted into the front foot and the top of the back foot. Feel free to steeple the fingers, broadening the back body. Relax the front ribs down. Breathe. Exhale, hands to prayer, pressing firmly. Open towards the back leg, so turn your trunk. You can set the left arm to the inside of the left leg, but really, again, honor the limitations of the torso. Right arm can tuck back or can rest on the thigh. Inhale through the nose. And exhale again, deep core contraction without stress or strain. Slowly unwind, hands to the floor. Lengthen through your front leg into half split. Flexing the foot up off the floor. Keep the body in line with itself as you lengthen the left hip back. Flexing the front toes. Now if that's too much, point through the toes and that will lessen that stretch on the hamstring and calf. Draw your heart off of your knee as you keep your lower belly contracted. Reach the arms out, continuing the stretch through the back body. On your next inhale, press forward, runner's lunge. Roll the back toes under. Again, anchor the foot not to roll into the ankle. Come back into lateral angle. Opening the body up, no dumping the belly. Deep core and lower glutes to open up your torso.
tuck the top arm, maximize the openness of the shoulder, or extend the arm, turning your trunk towards the sky. Breathe. And then eye line towards the floor, move the block up into warrior two. Don't forget to tip your pelvis into neutral. Again, lower glutes, deep core contract. Press into your feet to lengthen through the spine. Full rotation on the head, neck, and eyes. Nice. Inhale, front leg lengthens, feet turn parallel, arms come up, exhale, hands to the heart. Let's try the opposite side. Arms open, let's turn to what would be your right. Really pay attention that the ankle isn't collapsing and the foot is really anchored. Level the hips to start, no rolling in the back foot. Firm the outsides and lower glutes. Arms open, let's reach forward and lower down. So again, watching that the back hip doesn't roll forward, but instead works to stay open, and then it's a posterior tilt. So the lower glutes contract, so we get all this openness through the hip socket and through the outer hip of that back leg. Now you can hover, or again, use the block, but try not to put force on the knee joint. The more you press into the ball of the front foot, the more protected that knee is going to be. Now turn your belly open, turn your rib cage, turn your chest, and either tuck the back arm, maximize the openness of the chest, or if you're going to go for that extension, reach from end to end, keeping your right side of your torso long. There is so much going on in triangle. Try to stay with it. Now tuck the top arm, bend the front knee generously, grab your block as necessary so the head stays on an angle up from the hip. Contracting lower deep belly again. I like to use the arm on the inside, fold the elbow forward to maximize the openness of the hips. Again, lower glutes contract, it feels like a posterior tilt. Inhale through the nose and exhale. The goal is not the floor. The goal is not the floor. The goal is to feel space. Breathe. Keep the front elbow spindling forward to keep the shoulder open. All right, now eye line towards the floor. One nice big step forward into Ardha Chandrasana. I'm going to move that again just a hair. Keeping the arm and foot staggered, keep the base knee bent so you can maximize the openness of the hips. Lower glutes contract towards the heel. Keep the knee bent. If you find that when you straighten it, that top leg goes kind of collapsing forward. More weight is in the leg than the arm. Work the openness of the body. And then if you're choosing, extend the top arm, but take the rib cage with. Breathe. Top foot is flexed. Nice work. Gracefully bend the knee, drop the arm, spindle it down, runner's lunge. Back knee drops to the floor and curl the toes. Roll yourself up and take that moment for yourself to level out the hips. What'll happen is the tightness of that back hip will kind of pull you crooked. So keeping the hips level, press into the top of the back foot. Front belly is strong, lengthen up through the left hip socket. Left arm extends, feel free to just work with one arm. Or right arm extends, lift up through the trunk rather than just through the front heart. Interlace the fingers, broaden the back, press into your front foot. Let's make lots of space. Exhale, hands to prayer. Open towards me, arm to the inside of the leg, keep the knee from collapsing. Turn your trunk, tighter the hip flexor, the more challenging this is. Breathe. And back to center, hands to the floor. Lengthen the hips back. Feel free to flex the front foot. Try to keep the hips from swinging right or left. into a nice little half split. So right hip pulls back, sternum pulls off the navel. Only lower as your front hamstring and calf give you permission. Feel free to keep the knee bent. Extend the arms for even more back body length. Breathe. Inhale, press forward, runner's lunge, back knee lifts, heel anchors down, lateral angle. Deep breath in, imagine starting a lawnmower, turn your chest open. Again, it feels like opposed to your tilt. Extend the top arm up, no turning in on the bottom shoulder. Open chest to chest without shortening the space in the lower back. Press into the feet, honor your body. This is your tempo, breathe. Inhale, float up as you realign your pelvis and hips. Maximize your stride, but honor your hips ability. Lower glutes contract, deep core, open arm to arm, drop your shoulders. Full rotation with the neck. Now breathe as you gaze into infinity. Nice work. Inhale, lengthen the front leg, feet turn parallel, arms rise up. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. Let's go again. Turn out to the left, level through the hips. Exhale, let's drop into triangle. Sorry about that. And if you need to, using that block, never locking the knee. If you look closely at the front knee, it should never be turning inward. So utilize your lower glute and thigh muscles to maximize the openness of the body again. I have long arms, so the floor is close to me. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Inhale, bend the front knee, lateral angle. Again, contracting deeply, turn your trunk without shortening the space in the lower back. Keep the weight in the legs, use your arm as an assistant. Top arm bends, eye line down, nice big breath in, let's push forward into half moon. As you reach through the top heel, again, we're never locking the bottom knee. Open up, turn your trunk. So if touching the floor makes everything collapse in, I want you to use that block. Top arm dives down, runner's lunge, exhale, breathe out. Roll it up, inhale, level the hips. Strong core, pressing front foot. Extend one or both arms up. Relax the front ribs down, but keep the length of the body. Again, focus on opening through the hip socket. You'd like to interlace, but keep the shoulders down. Now breathe with purpose. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, open up. Arm to leg, turn your trunk. Breathe. Keep the front leg from diving in. Exhale, dive forward, lengthen through the front leg, half split. Drawing the left hip back. Take note at the front foot. Try to even it out. Arms can reach for even more length. Keep with your breath. Inhale, draw forward, runner's lunge into lateral angle. Keep a long enough stride to support the openness of your hips. Glutes contract down, belly contracts inward. So really start from that pelvic floor. Now press into the bottom arm as you turn your trunk open without diving the bottom shoulder forward. Strong pelvic core, move the block, roll it up. Warrior two, be strong, push into your legs. Grow tall as you move into your hips. Inhale, front leg lengthens, feet parallel, arms drive up. This time let your hips come forward. Lower glutes, inner thighs contract. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Nice, opposite side, turn it open. Level through the hips. Deep breath in, let's move into triangle. Again, contracting this way. So front body back, back body down. Move into triangle. Full rotation with the head, neck, and eyes, either direction. Now deep breath in, deep breath out. Take a close look at your front foot. No rolling to the outer edge. Anchor down and breathe mindfully. Top arm tucks, front knee bends, lateral angle. Each time just becoming a little bit more mobile. Each time honoring the self. Today, this is where my body will take me, and I will honor that. Now, top arm tucks, eye line down. Nice big breath in. Press forward into Ardha Chandrasana. So get your body set up, open the hips, and then possibly consider lengthening the bottom leg. But if you just go into locked mode on that bottom leg and you do not have the mobility in the hips, you're going to lose out on half moon. Turn the trunk open, keeping some good core strength. Glutes move down away from the lower back. And now top arm dives down, exhale, runner's lunge very mindfully. Back knee to the floor, feet are hips distance. Roll it up, level the hips, pressing into the top foot. As you lunge down into deep lunge, making sure the tightness doesn't pull you crooked. So I'd rather have you go not quite as far and get way more benefit. One or both arms extend, internally rotate broad in the back. If you're going for latched fingers, keep the space of the upper back. Breathe. Front ribs relax, lengthen up through the back body. Create even more space. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, turn towards me, open. Keep breathing. And then back into runner's lunge, lengthen into a nice little half split. Draw the right hip back, maximize the length through the front hamstring and through the right side of the lower back. If that means bending the knee, I want to encourage you to do that. If you're looking for even more length, extend your arms. Inhale, press forward, runner's lunge. Back heel goes down, use your block if you need to. Lateral angle, turn from the lowest part of the body. Again, glutes contract down, open torso. Try not to dive in on the bottom shoulder. Breathe deeply. Inhale, floating yourself up, re-level the hips. Exhale, watch not to roll into the ankles, strong in the feet, open in the torso. Full rotation on the head, neck, and eyes. Nice job. Inhale, lengthen the front leg, feet turn parallel, engage the thighs, slightly forward with the pelvis. Exhale, hands to prayer. Nice work. So we're going to move a little bit quicker now, breath on breath, to create a little bit more of a flow action. Honor your body, and as necessary, feel free to slow it down or even omit postures as you see fit. Let's start by turning out with the left toes. Arms come in, deep breath in. And exhale, triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lateral angle. Exhale. Inhale, half moon, tuck the arm. Exhale. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale. Back knee down. Inhale. Deep lunge. Exhale. Try not to get sloppy. Inhale, hands to heart. Turn it open. Exhale. Inhale, turn back. Lengthen the front leg. Exhale. Inhale, press forward. Lateral angle. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Stay strong and focused. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen feet parallel. Slight extension back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, strong pose. Inhale, lateral angle. I like the arm tucked. Exhale. Inhale, half moon. No gripping. Exhale, maximize your body in an honoring way. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale. Inhale, deep lunge, level out the hips. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, move into that half split. Exhale. Inhale, lateral angle. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, engage as you arc. Exhale. Inhale, let's turn the opposite way. Exhale, strong feet. Inhale, triangle. Exhale. Inhale, lateral angle. Stay with me. Exhale. Inhale, strong half moon. Take that block width. Exhale. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale. Knee down. Inhale, level hips. Stay strong and focused. Exhale. Inhale, hands to prayer. Open. Exhale. Inhale to center. Lengthen through the front leg. Exhale. Push forward. Inhale. Lateral angle. Exhale. Inhale up into warrior two. And exhale. Inhale, engage the lower body as you arc. No back pain. Exhale. Nice work. Inhale, open and turn. And just exhale, pause. Inhale, triangle. Keep your lower body contracted. Turn and maximize the space. Exhale. Inhale, lateral angle. And exhale. Inhale, half moon. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale. Knee to the mat, unroll the toes. Inhale, level the hips. Deep lunge. Exhale. Inhale, hands press into the heart. Open your body. Exhale. Inhale, come into that nice little half split. Exhale. Inhale, press forward, lateral angle, stay strong. Move mindfully. Exhale. Inhale up. Remember to re-tip the pelvis. Exhale. Inhale, lots of length. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Nice job. Keeping your feet in a straddle, slight bend in the knees, bring it down. Drop the head if you'd like to, add a little chest expander here. Take a few breaths, hug your sit bones, no flaring. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Hands to the floor, bend your knees, walk your feet together. Excuse me. Bend your knees, slowly take a seat. Bottoms of the feet together, round angle. Now if you do have tighter hips, hopefully feeling a little bit more open from the moon salutation, press your heels further out. Lots of length upright. Be mindful to hinge from the hips. Shoulders back. Let's bring the hands behind and roll the chest open without dumping the rib cage. Slowly back up, draw the knees together. Let's turn onto our back. Slowly coming down. Align the feet to a narrow hips width, or more sit bones width, and definitely the heels not close enough to touch with your fingertips. We want to honor the sacrum. Find a neutral pelvis, deep breath in, press into all four corners of both feet as you lift. Now tip your booty or your tailbone towards the back of the knees. Lower glutes should be able to contract on their own if your pelvis is in the right position. Now feeling as though you're not over squeezing the glutes, you're going to end up turning off that rectus abdominis. Rock to one shoulder, tuck it under, and then rock to the opposite. Either latch fingers or grab a strap or honor the space of the upper back. Chin is towards the chest. Now focus on breathing wide into your lungs. No pressure on the neck. Keep the legs narrow. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Being mindful to press down through the arms rather than pull the knuckles towards the heels. Otherwise you're going to lose the curve of the neck. Now inhale, heels come high, wiggle your shoulders free, roll it down slowly, open your arms to T, widen your feet wider than your yoga mat. Now dive the knees off to one side, inward falling knee presses in, let that hip lift, and then come up through center, same thing on the opposite side. So just do one more each way. Just stay with your breath and honor the willingness of your body. This is your body today. It doesn't mean that this will be your body tomorrow, so just stay on your mat with your breath. And then back to center, walk the feet in, extend the legs one to each corner of the mat, send your arms overhead, pentacle pose. Deep breath in, close your eyes, deep breath out, soften your body. Allow yourself here to welcome in openness, a lightness for the day. That whatever has been heavy on your heart, you could offer out into the universe. Back where it came from, no longer your burden to carry. Slowly draw one knee at a time into the chest. Let the lower back spread, wiggle your sit bones free. And as you feel that spaciousness, drop the feet off to one side, roll yourself to one side, top hand securely presses up, no strain in the neck. Great job. For more information, visit my website at hopecorefitness.com, and I can't wait to practice with you again on the mat. From my heart to yours, from my soul to yours, happy moon salutation. Namaste.